Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Crafticality, and today I am showing you my Barbie Little Golden Book junk journal. I did this as a tutorial on how to make a little golden book junk journal. It has 3 signatures, 2 inches wide, and I really love how this turned out. So this is the Swan Lake Barbie journal. It has some tulle tie on it that is white and pink, and it's just wrapped around the book. I made a really cool tassel on the side with bunches of ribbons and twines and fabric, and I tied a little Barbie purse and a shoe on there as little charms. And let's open this up. I used some pink and white gingham fabric on the spine with some rickrack, and then on the back is some pink and white polka dot fabric. Here's the book on the front. I cut out the Barbie flower on my Cricut and just layered it with cardstock and then glued that on the front just to have a little dimension. On the inside here's the Barbie logo as a pocket, and then I altered this paint chip card. And then here is a pocket that I made with a notepad piece. Stuck some little goodies in there, and then added pom-pom trim on the side. Here is a belly band, and I included an image I cut from an activity book of Barbie. And this just has a pink, it's like a little vintage game page there. I included all the book pages from the Barbie book, the Little Golden Book. Then I had some stickers. This was some pink and white striped paper. I had Barbie napkins that I added in there. This is from a workbook page. And then I sewed a ruffle and I glued it on here. Normally I will sew them directly on the page, but in this tutorial I was showing you how you can make the book without sewing as far as the construction. And then when I added in the ruffle, it's kind of hard for me to make a ruffle without sewing it, unless it has wire in the side and you can bend it and then add something down the center. But as far as with fabric, it's just easier to sew. So that's why I added that in there. This is a Barbie card. Here's some playing money. This is pink dyed paper. And then there are 3 altered paper clips. Here are some pink tickets. This is a paint book, vintage paint book that you just add water on a paintbrush and paint it, and the colors like dilute. They're kind of like watercolor, but it's on the page. This is a heart doily there, belly band with a note card and little playing card. I did a little stamping with my rubber stamp there for the flower. This is the pink envelope, and so I just stuck some paper and playing card money, or board game money. I keep saying playing card money, and that's not right. Here is Barbie coloring book page, and that's the center of that signature. And then this was just a piece I cut out of the workbook page. Here's the other side of that envelope. The other side of that paint page. Here's the other side of the card, and I just covered up. I made a little belly band with this paper and a Barbie little cutout, and then I added this piece over here, and I wanted to make it a little more sturdy at the top, so I added that from, these are both from a workbook page that I cut out. And I was just kind of covering up the back of that card because it always has like extra stuff. So that's why all this is added on there, but I did leave the Barbie logo on. Okay, so this was a little ephemera I had in my stash of a little file folder. I just love the color that it just matched with the book, and so I glued it on the side and the bottom. So it still opens, but it is a little tuck spot, so I stuck a guest check in there, and then I made a pocket with a note card and just stuck some money in there. And that was a little ephemera I had in my stash too. It says, "I love you." And here's the other sides of pieces. Another book page. Okay, and then here I made an envelope out of some of the striped paper. This was a piece from a Wilton cake book. I don't know if when you were a child, if your mom made you a Barbie cake using the top of a Barbie and then like making the cake in one of those round mixing bowls, the glass mixing bowls you can bake in them. My mom did that, and that was in Vintage Wilton cake book. And then I included a paper doll in here. This one is Barbie, and there are 2 outfits to go with this. Also the stand, if you wanted to stand it up with your book, that's included in here. My other Barbie journal that I have in my Etsy shop doesn't have the stand. So whoever gets that one will have to, if they don't want to leave it in the book, somehow they'll need to just cut a piece of cardboard to stand up their Barbie paper doll. Anyway, that's there. On the other side, I glued the envelope on so there is a little tuck spot on the side, and then added another little flower ephemera there. Here's a new signature, and up here is a big pocket. So I stuck a couple vintage tickets in there, and then another ephemera piece. I included a vintage Pepsi pop cap, or whatever you call them. I thought that went perfect there. Here's a coloring book page, Barbie. More pink dyed paper. And this is a workbook page, another napkin that's just paper clipped up there. And then on the back I paper clipped another ephemera piece and a note card. This is some pink flower tissue. I just thought that just adds, I don't know, I love adding different things into my journals. This is just like a thank you note card. Found that at the Dollar Tree, but I thought it went perfect. The shoe. I used a lot of images from that workbook to add some interest throughout the book. I have a high heel rubber stamp, so I stamped pink down there and then a flower on this side. And then this is the other side of that shoe card. But I covered up the back because it had like stuff on the back with this ticket that I had, and then stamped this side and added some trim. Here's the lunch sack, and I just made a pocket. This is from one of the workbook pages. Another shoe up there. Workbook page. There's the other side of that coloring book page, and a book page there. This is the other pocket from the scrapbook page there, and then I made another ruffle. Here's the third signature, and oops, hopefully you are seeing all that. This is a doily. I just glued like right along the edge there, so you can tuck something in there. You can add more glue if you want to make it more of a pocket. And then here's another tuck. This book I think would be perfect for like a Barbie birthday, to put pictures or journal, you know, your child's birthday, or ballet. If your child is taking ballet and they have a recital, or, you know, if you have pictures from them taking their classes or whatever, I think this would be perfect. Or if you just grew up with Barbie. Here's some stickers. This was tissue paper and another workbook page, envelope. The last few pages here. It's just a while you were out little vintage pad. And there is the last page. Here is a pocket that is a Barbie head I cut with my Cricut. I just made that a little tuck spot and then added some ephemera. This was like a tag, but it was from one of the activity books, Barbie activity books. All right, and then there is the back. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Go ahead and check out all my process of making this little golden book junk journal. Check out my other Barbie journal. It's here. It's this one. It was from the 70s, Barbie as an airline stewardess. I think it turned out really cute. There's lots of sewing in this one. This one, just a couple of those ruffles, but that's that one. So go ahead. I'll have the links down below for them. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.